So thank you, Brothers Moore. We're here at the federal courthouse because we have attorneys here who are filing on behalf of HBCUs, particularly those that are 1890 land-grant institutions that have not received the full funding that is required by law for them. And I know I have our colleagues who are here as well. They're not on camera now, but I do want to at least acknowledge them because they have been tireless in this effort. It's State Representative Sandra Scott, State Senator Gail Davenport, State Representative Viola Davis, and State Representative Kim Schofield. We also have State Representative Derek Jackson behind the camera, but we are all here being able to make sure that we can at least support this effort to get a righteous lawsuit filed so that our historically black colleges and universities can finally get the money that's owed to them in Georgia.
Sure, I'm Attorney John Moore, principal at the Moore Law Group here in Atlanta.
All right, and I'm Attorney Carlos Moore. I'm the managing partner of the Cochran Firm, Mississippi Delta.
Sean Pittman, managing partner of Pittman Law Group.
If you all could be able to shed some light, what is it that our historically black colleges, what will they be able to do should this funding be finally made available to them?
They'll be able to compete. It's important that they're able to compete, that our students that decide to go to HBCUs and they're making a decision to go to incredible universities. They're incredible now because of the pride and the history that we bring to them. But state governments have an opportunity to adequately, equitably fund HBCUs as well as they do with predominantly white institutions, traditional institutions. So this lawsuit is moving this into motion so that the questions are asked that desire answers, that the movements that we make desires actions from the government. And this is not new. I mean, it doesn't surprise anybody, but it's 2023. It's time to turn the clock back, and it's time to look at what even the White House has suggested. The White House came forward and said for our land grants institution, which they constitutionally required to match those dollars, it wasn't done. So you got to answer that. And then there are other HBCUs that aren't land grant university that are suffering from infrastructure, curriculum, all kind of issues that our students are going through that they don't have to go through, would not have to go through if these public HBCUs were adequately funded. So this lawsuit is about that and this direction that we're heading.
Thank you. I want to know as well, and probably because I know you brothers are busy and I don't want to hold you up. We've seen that in times, even as recently with this case, the Edward Bloom, who helped to overturn affirmative action, that the courts now have shifted. I wanted to know from your perspective, do you see, while amidst a lot of the selections of the judges are political, do you think you'll be able to get a fair trial in the United States that what many have said that because African Americans are now gaining more money, that the system is now level? Do you get a sense that you'll be able to get a fair shake when you do go before a judge?
Start off with that. I would say that I sure hope so. The thing that is very good, what's going on right now, is that it's a very popular issue. Senator Warnock has proposed some legislation that concerns this issue. It's a very hot topic right now. As Attorney Pittman mentioned, the White House has already sent all of the governors who have public 1890 land grant institutions letters to the governors indicating how much in funding disparity that exists with respect to those 1890 land grant institutions. And so it's a very popular issue right now. So because of that, I'm hopeful that we'll be able to get justice.
Well, thank you, brothers. Thank you for your time, and also just as a proud alum of Morehouse College, I can certainly speak on behalf of our board of directors and all of our students and alumni. We appreciate the work here. This is groundbreaking, and hopefully we will finally allow for justice to be made manifest in the lives of all our communities. So I thank you.